So you don't recognize that income until you've done the work. So that's when you would use accrual basis, and that's for certain type of business. Certain type of business use that as far as like you have to put a like a lawyer or something, you have to put a retainer down. Then they would use accrual basis because honestly at that point they have not earned that income. They just have a retainment. So they use accrual basis, and they start pulling the revenue from that once they start earning that money, although they already have it. So for small business, cash is always best. You just recognize your revenue and your expenses as you receive it and as you pay it.
That's beautiful. And it just dawned on me as you were saying all of that, I'm going to go back to what you said earlier about keeping your personal and professional expenses separate. We have a shared client that doesn't do that so well. She's got like 1 million credit cards and bank accounts, and it's just a bookkeeping nightmare. We try to keep that all in order. So are there some tips that you can give people to stay more organized?
Even if you don't want to open up a business account, open up a separate checking account. You can always do a doing business as, so you don't necessarily have to open up a business account. You can say, Patricia makes them doing business as, but you need to open up 2 different checking accounts. And that way you can better keep, if you use gas for going to get your nails done, or if you use gas to go pick up some supplies. And then you use those 2 different accounts. And that way it's easier to try to, have the difference in what you use what for. And another thing too, if for some reason you have to take money from your business account, you can do it as an owner's draw. So instead of using your business card to go to CVS to buy something that you need, because all of your money is in the business account, do an owner's draw. That way, when your P&L, which is profit and loss, or your balance statement, it'll just show, owner's draw. Basically you paid yourself versus showing that you went to CVS, or you went and bought a soda, stuff like that. If you're doing anything personal for yourself, do it as an owner's draw.
So for those who don't know what an owner's draw is, that would be
just paying yourself.
Taking the money out of the bank account before you go swipe your card at CVS or wherever, and then that way you can just classify that whole sum as an owner's draw.
As owner's draw, yeah. Instead of having say whatever you had to purchase was $200. You had a multitude of things you purchased. Well, you won't have to say to your CPA, well, I did buy, groceries or this, that, and other. It's just like, oh, this is an owner's draw. So that, that's just alleviates all that confusion about trying to figure out what is what.
Perfect. Thank you very much for all of those tips to help us get prepared for tax season. Does anyone have any questions for Trish? Yes.
Is it difficult to say I have a bank account and you can see the withdrawals for the gas and food and stuff like that? If I were to print that out for the year, would that be difficult for a CPA?
So, okay, answer your question. Yeah. So you want to know if it's from your bank statement. Is that what you're trying to do?
So I only have one account and I really don't want to open them up. But I try to keep my expenses separate.
So for that, and I can go back to the mutual client that we both have, that get very convoluted. Really. So for the client that we both have, we try to get her to say, like do an Excel sheet and say, okay, this is what I do this. Okay, so yeah, it's more complicated for you. If you ask me to do it, I'm going to charge the crap out of you because I hate it. And I'm just like, but I do think that honestly, getting a second account is always better because then you don't have to worry about all that. Another thing that I will say is that every CPA, every accounting professional, everybody's different. They'll tell you a different way. I'm just telling you what's the easiest way to do things. Also, too, you have like a business account, and a lot of CPAs won't tell you this, but if you have a business account and you use your business credit card, and you use your business account to pay that, all of that is business. All of it is business. And there's no need to even cut it down the middle because you use your business money to pay your business credit card.
Yes.
If your business requires you to maintain a certain image,
I'm sorry.
if your business requires you to maintain a certain image, what is a legitimate write-off? If your business requires you to maintain a certain image, what are some legitimate business write-offs? Like for instance, I'm a American consultant. So there is a certain amount, we're in the image business. So there's a certain amount of professionalism that we have to adhere to.
Now, if you can prove that, if you can prove that everything that you need to do is the business, like, okay, so your hair has to be a certain way, your makeup, if you can prove all this is for business, or you did a party for someone, of course you are image, like you just said, an image business, then yes, that's a write-off, because that's part of the whole business. You didn't pay to get your hair done to go to a club, you paid to get your hair done to go, I'm sorry, I don't even hear, you paid to get your hair done to go, have a business, party or something, I'm not sure how you do, consulting or whatever. So yes, as long as you can prove that this was for that, and in a way you can prove, of course, that you can keep any type of emails that you have. If you would have an audit, you have proof that I, host the party, here are the emails, and type of things, and you prove that I paid for them, so that I can have a, nice, consult, whatever, it's out there. So yes, you can definitely write up, stuff like that, the drive through.
Wonderful. Any other questions? We're like to
Finance and insurance, different things like that. I wear suits all the time, shoes all the time, ties all the time. I'm not dressed like this ever.
Right.
All right. Now, is that considered?
Yes, it is, but it's a certain amount. So, just because you want to pay $10,000 for a suit doesn't mean you're right there over $10,000. So, I mean, it's a certain amount. Yes, you still can write off you can write off the dry cleaning. We're not happy. I feel like you don't have to keep receipts. Everything is electronic these days. If you're using your bank statement, using your card to do that, then you have proof that this is what you paid for. Yeah.
So what is the limitations? I can't buy 20 suits.
You can have to call me for a call.
That was a great question. Thank you. Mariah?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm not sick. Okay. What I wanted to know was, we talked about having a separate account, which is great. But when you're talking about, like how she said, with the image and everything, so if you're going to use that as a part of your business write-ups and things like that, would I then use that business account to pay for that? Or my personal business?
Yeah, I would think that if you have two caps, absolutely use your business account. That way you can call yourself separate, and like you said, you would ever audit it too. You want to show those separate things, because the IRS can get to the point where they say this is a hobby. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, have a separate account, it's fine. If you want to do it, doing the business, I got my mouth too. Doing the business as account, that's fine, and so you want to make sure that they don't try to classify your business as a hobby. So absolutely.
So you would pay for all that with business?
Yes, and if you didn't have enough money, all your money was in your personal account, then transfer or put money in that account.
Okay.
Yeah, so do it that way, right? Exactly. It's honest equity. Oh, no matter how it's called honest equity. When you put money into your business, that's honest equity. So yes, if you put money into your business account, you use your business account. Yes, whatever you do.
So if you don't have a business account, since we're sorry at the very end of the year, what are you doing? You just saying, good luck to you and start again next year?
Yes, definitely. We're at least in the year, but you can start now. Don't wait till time